Hello YouTube, WittyButter here, and we are playing Pokemon Type Wild Beta 5.2 and taking a good old look at Combusken. Combusken is very fast, which is just awesome. Very useful, not amazing against Pokemon like Gulpin or Swallow or whoever he is. He's someone. Because he is an annoyer. In Type Wild, annoyers behave pretty much the same way they do in regular Pokemon games. I'll go into it more when I actually go into him. But you can see that Combusken has a lot of movement options. One of the biggest things you'll notice is that the enemy is having to duck to hit him. Now, Combusken, one of Combusken's biggest strengths and biggest weaknesses is his size. He's incredibly small, which means a lot of attacks will just go right over his head, but it means that he's naturally a little bit weaker, which is a problem in a lot of ways, and you can take a lot more damage with him. He has naturally a little bit less health, which is expectable, but you also do a lot more damage if you know combos well. Obviously, this is me, so I don't know combos. I mean, really, yeah. You will notice opponent has a pincer in his mouth. Yeah, bit interesting. So you can do some interesting stuff with it. Again, more on that later. There are some moves that Combusken has that's not shown as a special move, which is double kick. Double kick's pretty awesome. Very useful in a combo for extending them. I lose mainly because of annoyer status, and it's me. Remember, I'm rubbish at games, which is fine. It's fine. I can still show you guys stuff. Skitty, I won't really have as much time as I want to talk about later on. Skitty is interesting as an assist. It comes in and uses Mimic, I think, which means she just does a random move. I've seen quite a few, from Gust to Hyper Beam, which is quite cool. And it's a bit iffy because you have to rely on luck at times on how well it's going to work. So yeah, that's a thing. And it's all very good. It's all very good. See, there we go. Skitty just comes in and randomly uses Fire Spin. That wasn't me using Fire Spin. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, it's almost done. So we will be moving on to the special moves as normal. Also, Happy Halloween! I know. I've already said that in the other video that's out today, but nah. I really should have saved Gengar for today, shouldn't I? Oh well. Win some, you lose some, I guess. Alright, also should talk about Burn. Like Poison, does a lot of damage over time, but also lowers your attack, your damage potential. So yeah, on to special moves. Fire Spin. Fire Spin is a great anti-air, very good at extending combos as well, or starting them. Sky Uppercut, mainly for on the ground beatdowns. Quick Attack is a charger. So you charge very fast at the opponent. Quick Attack, you get it. Make a Kick, very similar, but it's with a kick and it's an overhead instead of a rising thingy, which is good in certain circumstances. Overheat is Combusken's only real projectile that goes all full screen. Right. Assist 1 is Beautifly, comes out, uses Gust or whatever that is, does a little overhead thing. Skitty, I've already talked about a little bit, there's Hyper Beam. Bulbasaur comes over, dashes across the screen, full screen, mind you, and does that, which is useful in a sense.
Game over!